Greetings and welcome to Nathan Lyle Official. If you've never seen my face in a video before, my name is Nathan Lyle, and this is my personal channel. I do vlogs, reviews, anything else that catches my fancy. And this is a video I haven't really been doing for a long ass time, just because I haven't felt like it. I'm one of those people that inspiration is important to me. I want to feel like doing something. I want to do something. But yeah, basically this is Rants and Rambles, which is, my channel has gone through so many different phases. I've done music videos, I've done sketches and reviews and all kinds of shit, but for a long time this channel was nothing but me putting up videos to bitch about my life and everything I hated. And I haven't felt like doing that in a while. Basically, since COVID started, my life's been great. Blessings in disguise. But no, I know COVID is a bad thing. And, a lot of things have gone on. My grandfather died. And I'm scared to ever go anywhere near my grandmother again, because I can't be the one to kill her. But I'm trying to look at the bright side of things, because there are a lot of good things happen. For one, I got a nice little vacation, and I needed it. I needed that vacation. Oh, I was driving myself crazy. And I got a lot done during that vacation, because during COVID I wrote 2 short stories, and I started my first novel, which earlier this week I finished it. I finally finished the 3rd draft. There's still going to be a couple more drafts after that, but the story for the most part, it is what it is. I've reached the point where the only thing left is, grammar, syntax, stuff like that. The story is as good as it's going to get, and it's just about making sure it's written as well as it can be. So yeah, I've gotten a lot done this year. Thank God for the free time. I'm not going to have as much of that. But yeah. But it's good. Man, working jobs can be hard. Especially when you're coming off of months of not having a job, not having to even leave your house at all if you don't want to. And I'm wearing this mask more than anything else just to prove a point. The fight isn't over, guys. I know. We won, but there's still an uphill climb. We gotta keep fighting. There's a lot still to do. There's a lot that needs fixing. This is a very broken fucking asshole country right now. We got a lot of fighting left to do. So, yeah. I'm exhausted right now, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard getting used to working 5 days in a row when you haven't done that in a while. Working 10-hour shifts, and oh my God, what that can do to your damn feet. But my bank account is happy. So that's good. But yeah, I can't really expect this segment to be a permanent, regularly scheduled thing, because honestly, even now, I don't have anything to complain about. I'm mostly just making this so that people know I'm alive. But yeah, my job, I was so worried that it wouldn't be the right fit for me, and I took it just because, hey, they're the first people that offered. It's a good price, and it's in the same neighborhood, so I don't have to change my life. And so yeah. But it ends up, it's good in a lot of ways. It's good. I'm not gonna lie, there are things about it that frustrate me. I'd lie if I said that I love all of my coworkers. I definitely get along with some better than others, but let's be real, that's every job. That's every job anyone's ever had. You can't expect to 100% just love every single human being you meet. It's irresponsible thinking, honestly. And God, my feet hurt, and my throat is sore. But anyways, yeah. And I thought that having to deal with customers all day, every day would get on my nerves. And I'm not gonna lie, there's always the possibility that it could end up driving me crazy down the line. But as of right now, it's all good. I'm good. Uh, and so, yeah. I mean, I still feel like I don't know. Just the way everything is done, I feel like there's always gonna be something else to learn. It seems like almost every day there's a question I have never been asked before, and I'm having to deal with that. And I'm not gonna lie, there is plenty of frustration, but for the most part, I'm good. Like for one thing, like there are times when we're almost forced to take breaks, and like when we're busy, it's hectic, but at least time goes by slow for quickly. There's always something to do, and when we're slow, but it's also not so overly exhausting that like I just can't handle it at all. And when we're slow, I mean, if we can find something to do, that's great. But there are times when legitimately, like, there's nothing left to stock, there's nothing left to clean. I mean, what else can we do but just sit there and wait and hope people show up? I mean, at my last job, it was like, God, the slow days were the worst because you had to find anything to just make yourself look busy. So you could at least pretend you're trying, even when there's literally nothing to do. Well, then just do the same thing over again. Just make sure someone sees you cleaning something. Plus, like I said, at this job, like they never push you too far. Like I think there's a good enough understanding of everything. Like if you can't handle it, you can't always leave. But they try to make sure that it's an environment where everyone can handle it. And I think that was the worst part of my last job. Just it felt like I was trying so hard, and like it felt like the harder I tried and the better I did, the more they actually expected of me, and it got to be too much. And at some point in time, I just couldn't care. I just couldn't because caring about the job drove me crazy, and it eventually reached the point where I had to stop caring just to save my own sanity. And honestly, like the last 2 years that I worked there was always some point where it's like, oh, someone tells me any sort of criticism at all, and I'm just like, well, fuck it. You don't want me here, fire me. I'm doing my thing my way. You don't like it, you do it. But yeah, I stayed there mostly partly out of comfort and partly out of fear of just not being able to feel that comfort again. Because it was nice having a steady, daily, consistent rhythm. It was nice always knowing exactly how much money you're gonna make. But I like this job too, cause like even though you never know what days I'm gonna work. It's pretty. I got. I always know what time I'm going home, cause the last job, it depends on how busy you are. But this job, it's clearly written. You come in at this time, you leave at this time. That's all there is to it. I like that. And like I said, I like that we're not only encouraged to take breaks, but at times almost feel forced. Like they want you to at some point in the night go upstairs and just sit on your ass for 10 minutes and just breathe. And sometimes you need it. Sometimes it is absolutely necessary. But yeah, that's the thing. No matter how busy it is, I always have the right to just in the middle of the shift say, okay, I'm gonna go eat my lunch now. Don't bother me for 30 minutes. And I like that. And and that alone could keep me at this job for years. So, yeah, I think I probably have more to say, but yeah, this is just an announcement. I'm trying to save up money, 2021 to just, I want to put out at least one book, if nothing else. We'll see what happens. I want to keep doing comics. I'm gonna do volume 3 of Toxic, and then I want to work on volume 1 of Marins in the Spirit World, and I've got 3 more books that I'm working on, 2 short stories, and that I've already done, and like I said, 1 novel that's mostly done. Like, the story is what it is by now. And so, yeah, honestly, I don't have anything else to say. Other than Dave Chappelle is hilarious. If you didn't see last night's SNL, watch that. My feet hurt like hell. I can barely keep my eyes open. But honestly, here's the thing. My feet are pretty much the only thing that hurts when I get home. Like, my feet hurt, and I'm often tired and sleepy, but like, my last job, there were times when legitimately there are days when I come home, I fall straight to sleep, and I wake up in the morning, and my entire body is still in so much pain for the next 2 or 3 days. Like, this current job, it's almost like they get mad at you if you push yourself too hard. Not that you may not expect you to give effort, but there's also some sense of like, there's only so much you can do. You gotta learn what's in your control and what isn't. And just, safety first. Health and well-being, and all that other great shit. Yeah, long story short, the job is difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But it also, there's more sense of like reward and satisfaction in this one than I ever got from the last one. Because the last one, like my last job, honestly, the most satisfying thing about it was just going home. And while getting fired was a shock, I mean, it was upsetting and I didn't expect it, but there was also a small part of me that just breathed a huge sigh of relief. But, and, I think I don't know if I've said this before on this channel, I don't believe in God. And if it turns out I'm wrong, well, let's have a conversation first. You got a lot of shit to explain to me. I refuse to accept blind faith as an answer. No, I refuse. Like, I want some goddamn answers. I got some questions for you. You're gonna tell me. But, every now and then there are times when life almost just seems to work out exactly how you need it to. It's hard to deny that much. Anyways, it's been a busy week. Next week's gonna be busy. I got, my throat is sore, and I don't want to be just coughing all over camera, and everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna be ill." Nah, my mouth's just dry, that's all it is. So, I'm gonna turn this off, I'm gonna go to bed, and I might upload it tomorrow, but more than likely this ain't gonna be up for 2 days. Yeah, more than likely this is gonna go up on one of my days off. Yeah, I'm eating healthy, getting fruits and vegetables on an almost daily basis. HEB, man, it's a lifesaver. You know what? I probably could think of more to say, but like I said, my throat's fucking sore right now, and so I'm just gonna turn this off, go to bed. Good night, everybody.